live in interesting times. You're watching Eagle News International, Switzerland edition. I'm Christine Benedicto. Today's headlines: Iglesia Ni Cristo members reach out to Geneva, Switzerland residents, and more. Italy tackles the who and how of the bridge collapse in Genoa, Italy. In lifestyle, the Caillé chocolate factory in Switzerland. A tour of Nice, France. In sports, the first matches of the Nations League. In Geneva, Switzerland, where the standard of living is one of the highest in the world, members of the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ celebrated the church's 50th anniversary of expansion outside of the Philippines by reaching out to their fellow men. A healthy economy, comfortable quality of life, and a safe environment. These are some of the things many residents in Geneva, Switzerland benefit from. Life indeed could be quite pleasant in this city. However, members of the Iglesia Ni Cristo still saw to it that they relay an important message through an evangelical mission and a Bible study. By sharing their faith, the members of the Iglesia Ni Cristo wanted to show their friends, family members, and neighbors the importance the church gives to helping and giving regardless of background and race, and all from Christian love. But mostly, they wanted them to gain knowledge and wisdom about what they believe is most important.
It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how affluent your city may be. You could be in the poorest place in the world. You could be in the richest place in the world. You still need God. Just because the challenges change, just because maybe you are in a wealthy country, doesn't mean that your problems go away. You just have different types of problems. The Church of Christ is here because the Church of Christ is for all people. The Church of Christ is doing its best so it can affect the lives of as many people as it possibly can.
Thankful for the opportunity to attend the Bible study, members of the world-renowned University of the Philippines Singing Ambassadors, on tour in Europe and on a visit to Geneva, shared a few songs, as what their conductor Edmond Guillet stated as a gesture in return for the talent given to them. From its establishment in the Philippines 104 years ago, the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ continues to grow and work towards inspiring more and more people. Italy investigates the Genoa bridge collapse and pushes for its reconstruction. On August 14th, the Morandi motorway bridge in Genoa, Italy collapsed, killing 43 people and injuring dozens. The bridge that served as the main motorway linking Italy and France was managed by Autostrade per l'Italia, the same company in charge of almost half of Italy's motorway network. Italy is investigating 20 people, and Autostrade per l'Italia. Charges may include manslaughter and failure to comply with safety regulations. As for the reconstruction of the bridge, Italian architect Renzo Piano projects a white bridge made of steel built to last 1,000 years. Renzo Piano designed the Shard in London and the new Paris courthouse. Demolition of the remaining sections of the bridge and some residential buildings underneath will begin soon. The final bridge, design, and builder still have to be decided on. Those were today's news headlines. Stay with us as we bring you our lifestyle and sports reports.
Welcome to Lifestyle with stories on what to see, learn and experience in continental Europe and Africa. If you want to know more about Switzerland's delicacies, here's how. Theodoline Baisa takes us to the Caillé chocolate factory.
Hi everyone, we are now here in Caillé chocolate factory to discover one of the oldest chocolate manufacturers in the world. Caillé of Switzerland is known for being the oldest chocolate producers in the world. They have been producing chocolate since 1819 here in Brugg. It was founded by François Louis Caillé in 1819, and in 1929 it was bought by Nestlé Group but still operates largely independent. In 2010, Maison Caille opened its door to the public to let their visitors experience with all their sense the secrets surrounding the origins and the manufacturing of chocolate. A visit to the chocolate factory takes at least 20 minutes of multimedia animation show. Walking you through Caille history is available in various languages: French, English, German, Spanish, and Chinese. You will discover how chocolate went through and how people react to this tempting treat. In 1904, Caille began to produce its own brunch. These are chocolate formed like sticks, hence the name brunch. What do you think the best part of this tour? Of course, it's the free chocolate! And that's the end of our trip today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am Jodeline Baisa, your EBC correspondent from Switzerland, and I am 125.
When in Nice, France, and you wish to discover its beautiful spots, here's Janine Pegolo with the details.
Are you looking for some sunshine and a stunning seaside? We're going to take you around Nice, one of the largest cities located in the French Riviera. Are you guys ready? Let's check it out!
Bienvenue à Nice. Our first stop, Place Masséna. It is the main square of the city where people from around the world meet. This plaza is well known for its ancient buildings of Italian architecture and statues. As the busiest area in Nice, it has always been the perfect spot for public events taking place all throughout the year. The picturesque charm of the old town of Nice lies in its small streets and markets. It is indeed the perfect place to wander and get lost in while discovering the most historic side of Nice. And of course, you cannot miss the Cosalea Market, one of the liveliest streets of the old town where you will find lovely flowers and plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables every morning except on Mondays. The Promenade des Anglais is the main landmark in Nice. It stretches for 7 kilometers from Nice Airport to the Port de Nice. During the 19th century, Reverend Louis Way founded the most famous promenade in the world. It takes its name from the English people who paid for it to be built. The Castle Hill is the place where the ruins of the former Château de Nice can be found. You'll also be able to admire breathtaking views of Nice. It's a must-see.
We hope you enjoyed this little escapade with us. I'm Janine Pegolo and I'm 1 with 25.
There you go for today's lifestyle stories from continental Europe and Africa. I'm Jamie Lee Umali and I am 1 with 25. Next, sports.
Hi, I'm Kyle Benedicto for Sports News.
The UEFA Nations League is a new tournament in Europe founded in 2018, and here are the first matches. Though France drew their first game against Germany, the world champions won their second match in the league against the Netherlands, beating them 2-1. In the 14th minute, Mbappe scored the first goal of the game, but the Netherlands came back in the second half after a goal by Babel. 12 minutes after, Olivier Giroud scored the winning goal of the game. Switzerland were on point against Iceland after beating them with a scoreline of 6-0. 13 minutes in, Zuber scored the first goal. 10 minutes later, Denis Zakaria scored the second. Shaqiri makes it 3 in the second half. Seferovic scored not too long after. Ayeti made his national debut and scored his first goal for Switzerland, the 5th goal of the game. The last goal was made by Mendy. Switzerland will face Belgium in their next match.
That's it for today's Sports News. I'm Kyle Benedicto and I'm 1 with 25.
That is today's Eagle News International Switzerland edition. Thank you for watching and join us again next time for more news that matter to you from continental Europe and Africa.